Hello.
Hi there. How you
Hey, what's
doing?
up, guys?
What's up? Let me turn this music off.
Sorry I'm a little late.
Hey, it's all right. Better late than ever, huh?
Yeah. Hey, we have a very special guest this evening.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, we do. We got my teenager, my 12-year-old daughter, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Hey, everyone. She puts up with me, and I try to be the best dad I possibly can. Am I an okay dad? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, she's wearing this Puma shirt now, but she's got a great collection of T-shirts. She wears a Misfit shirt to school, a Beatles shirt. She's got a Pink Floyd shirt that I got at the wall when the from the concert that Pink Floyd did at the wall. It fits her perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I saved these things for so many years, and now she's grown into them. So, Grace, you want to say hi to everyone out there in TV land or computer land, cyber land?
Yes.
No?
Thanks,
World
Grace,
Wide
for
Web.
helping
Hey,
your dad.
Grace, how you doing?
Hi, Grace. I'm
Yeah,
Eric.
do it. Do
Hi,
it.
Grace.
Hey, I was trying to get her to go down the stairs like this to go, okay, see you guys later. Go ahead, Grace, do it. Come on.
Come on, Grace.
All right, just one time. All right, Grace, we'll see you later.
Nice meeting you, Grace.
Bye, Grace.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah, it's good to see you.
Thank you, folks. Thanks for having Grace on. Thank you, Grace.
Thanks, Grace, for helping your dad Skype and teaching him the proper way.
Thanks
Oh,
for
yeah,
How
I
did-
would not be here if it wasn't for her.
Oh, I hear
mean,
you.
And I always say,
He's clueless.
I'm clueless. I always say it's so simple a 12-year-old can do it, but since Grace isn't around, I'm going to have to do it myself.
Yep.
Well, she maneuvers my way around my iPhone, everything, and she's so good at it. I'll be like, Grace, how do you do this?
Hey, I'm going to have to get her something special because if it wasn't for her, we probably wouldn't have talked to you half these shows. You know
Yep.
that, right?
We never would have. No, you're absolutely right. We
She
never
got
would have
something
talked.
coming from the Ed Show, and we got a new shirt coming out, so we'll be sending you a shirt.
ED.
Okay.
Grace, did your dad bring you
Thanks.
a shirt back from Florida?
Yeah, I did. What was it?
It's too small.
Oh, was it?
Oh.
I got her
Oh.
lifeguard shirt from West Palm Beach at the airport, like a red
Hey,
with the white cross on it, but it's too small for her.
hey, Grace, what size shirt do you wear?
Small. It's like small adult.
Small adult.
Small
yeah.
adult. All right, we'll
We'll
maybe
set you up.
We'll get you a
But
package.
she does like them a little bigger. Let me see what this tag says. Hold on. Oh, first of all, it says "Made in Heaven," and then it says "Boys Large."
Boys large.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. That was my phone going off. It was
Chupacabra.
hold on. Hold on. No, it wasn't. It's work related. Hold on.
That's okay.
Uh,
Hi, Grace. So you got
yeah.
you
Ask Grace who her influences are.
Yeah, let her step up, man. Let's do this.
Come on, Grace.
Hello.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, how are you?
You're a beautiful young lady.
Indeed.
You too.
Hi, thank you. I like you already.
Everything
So,
but the young.
Other than your dad's bad influence, what influenced you in music? Who's your favorite band? Turn around and read the sign behind you.
What does that say? Yeah, Grace.
No?
No. She ain't playing.
I have to say, she's been sheltered. She has yet to see a Gangrene concert. But one of these days, we'll play around here where she's. Oh, it's an all ages show, but she definitely has a great taste of music. We will listen to some classic rock, and I don't want to name any bands, but
Go
she
for it.
has a wide selection of music on her iPod and on her phone. Some really cool stuff. So she likes everything. I heard her.
Everything.
Yeah, she likes everything. I heard her rocking out the Five Finger Death Punch one day. I was like, cool, man. She likes that, and she likes classic stuff. And she what Gangrene songs do you have on your iPod? The ballad? Huh? No, you used to have the ballad, which is pretty safe. Huh? You don't have any?
She said she don't want me to have any.
Her mother said she didn't want to have any gangrene on her iPod or her iPhone, so which is probably better off. I mean, as she, this June 21st, the longest day of the year, my little precious angel here is going to be 13. I was going to say 21.
13. All right.
She'll be an official teenager
Yeah.
and no longer a tweenager.
That's a big one, man.
Congratulations.
13. That's the big one.
Thank you. It's been the greatest 13 years of my life so far.
That's great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Daddy.
So, hey, I want to put a special shout out to our buddies, the Antagonizers, that kicked around Florida with us. Man, those guys are great. We're trying to do some more shows with them. We're talking about maybe a New England swing or maybe a Midwest. But next month we're playing the Meatmen record release party in Detroit on the 17th. And then we're doing the Vegas thing Memorial Day weekend. And then Grace and I are going back to Detroit on June 20th, the day before her birthday, for my cousin Robert's wedding. In fact, here's the
Wedding invite.
yeah, the wedding invite. I've been carrying in my pocket for 3 days and haven't put it in the mailbox yet. But at least I still got it. I haven't lost it. I spoke to him and I said, "Can I just RSVP right now?" And he said, "No, Courtney has this whole system that she's doing it." So
He's a lawyer.
yeah, I mean, they've got this card, the card inside it. It came with like 6 different things. I mean, it had to have been like a $3, $4 just invitation for each person, man. It was, and
It
plus
adds
it's
up.
all handwritten too. Who has the patience for shit like stuff like that? You know?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. So Grace, tell them what you learned in school today. If it's anything above nothing, I'll be surprised. What'd you learn? She's thinking. Isn't she beautiful though?
Yes.
I'm
She
I'm
is.
the most blessed dad in the world. I mean, I got the coolest kid. She's got such a great taste in music. She's such a fun-loving, happy-go-lucky daughter. I couldn't be.
I don't learn anything.
You didn't learn anything in school? Okay.
Neither did I.
Today she didn't learn anything. She did go to a leadership camp last week where she spent a few days away from home, which hurt. I missed her. And then she went Saturday to the grand opening of Kings Island, the big amusement park here.
It's on Friday.
Yeah, the grand opening was Friday for the summer, but she went Saturday with her friend Trinity,
Nice.
and they kicked around the park all day. And who knows what type of trouble these two caused? Yeah, look at she's playing innocent here, but she
I know
says
that
I'll
look.
never know.
I know
Grace,
that look.
have you gone to Cedar Point?
No.
No,
No,
you
I
did,
think
but
they have-
she did when she was a baby. She
I
did.
think they
but
have
she-
the wooden, one of the biggest wooden roller coasters there.
Death Trap.
Yeah.
I-
Kings Island. Do you remember that Evil Knievel jump where he like went over the handlebars and all that? Do you guys remember that Evil Knievel?
Yeah.
No, I had
Yeah.
a toy that did that though.
Yeah, but that was actually at Kings Island, which at the time when I watched it when I was a little kid, had no idea. And then I watched the replay years and years later and saw Kings Island, Ohio. I was like, whoa, dude's right up the street. They get the Eiffel Tower there, a replica of the Eiffel Tower. And you could, yeah, it lights up. And you could actually see where we lived from there. In fact, we lived, when Grace was born, on the golf course that's associated with Kings Island. It's a golf center at Kings Island. And every night, at 10 o'clock, they'd have 5 minutes worth of fireworks. And then on the 3rd and 4th of July, they do like a half-hour display. And the city we lived in, Mason, did a big display on the 4th of July at the same time. So we'd be out in the fairway on the golf course, blankets, coolers, lawn chairs. And when they both did the finale at the same time. And it was like broad daylight, man. There was fireworks going. Before that, it was like watching a tennis match. Because it was like, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then when the finale was going off together, it was just awesome. It was so bright out.
Nice.
But I got to say, you know what? This is so cool. Being on air on your show, being such great friends of yours, newly friends, but getting a kick in the floor with you and having my daughter Grace here with us.
Oh, that's awesome. It's great.
It is. It's so awesome. Yeah.
Enjoy it, Grace.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
We play that game where you go like this. You slap each other's hands. Yeah, and she always kicks my butt.
You got to put it up there where we can see it.
A little
You
higher.
know-
So
Oh,
you're
yeah,
gonna have to play a
okay.
little higher than normal. Yeah.
Ow!
Oh yeah, yeah. Do it. Nail him.
Hold on.
Grace, you are a keeper.
Yeah.
If you flinch, the other person gets the punch. Are you okay?
Oh, she's gonna knock the crap
Okay, go
out of you,
ahead.
Doherty.
day, man, I was like, my arm was killing me. I could barely lift it up. She packs a solid punch here.
It's moments like that, Grace, that you can pass on to your own one day.
Yeah.
Things you can teach your own
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
Yeah.
Years down the road.
Well, you
And
know, I
then
mean,
they can
I-
beat the snot out of Grandpa. That's
I-
gonna be awesome.
you know, since she's been a child, I've told her, I said, you know, someday you're gonna remember this moment when you're doing it with your kids. And she's like, well, how do you know? And I said, because I remember doing this with my mom or my dad. You know, so
Oh yeah.
everything in life is just an experience and a memory that you're making.
Yeah, my kids,
That's a
I was
fact.
always afraid they were going to get me on Jerry Springer, you know.
They probably should
My
have.
mother, the punk, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I scared the hell out of their teachers, man. I was there, a homeroom mother with the mohawk.
Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand.
Well, I'm sure you were a great mother. I'm sure you were fantastic.
Oh,
Just yeah,
They lived.
yeah, they survived.
yeah, they're still alive. I mean, that's saying
Yeah.
something.
You know, you left the house and put on a bowl with the day of the week on it. You know. Mine-
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was for the dog.
Family tradition was.
If it's good enough for the dog, it keeps the dog kicking. You know
Yeah.
it's good for the kids.
Well, I was back in those days. Either kids or the dogs. You couldn't rent a place that I had kids and dogs. But I did push them.
So they
to
made
remote-
you get rid
Oh.
of the kids, huh?
Yeah.
Bring Mr. Noodles on. Hold on. We have another guest,
All right.
Mr. Noodles,
Oh,
Black
Wow.
Cat.
Wow.
See him?
Yeah.
yes.
Let me see.
Yeah, this is Mr. Noodles. He at one time it was just he and I in an apartment, and it was kind of a tough period of my life, and we kicked it, man. He helped me through a tough time, tough stretch there.
How old is he?
Grace, how old do you think, Mr. Noodles? How old? He's probably old now. Probably about 8 years old. 8, 6, 7,
Wow.
8. 7.
All right,
Oh, look at that! Look at what we
Look
got
at
here,
that.
Gracie.
Look at that, huh?
Gracie, look at this. Look at. Hold
That's
on.
Ali.
Do you guys watch Pitbulls and Parolees?
Yeah.
It's one of Grace's favorite shows. Look at this dog, Grace.
Now, I live it.
Yeah, Pitbulls and Parolees.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Grace does it, tapes it on the DVR every day, and then comes home from school and watches it. Oh, it's not on anymore.
Hey.
Oh, she was doing that for a while.
Hey, Grace, I have a pet rabbit named Bullocks that I found running down the road. I have Pegasus, a.k.a. Shitweasel, a ferret. I have 3 sugar gliders, 2 cats, and a dog.
I can top that.
She was like psyched that she said, "You got a sugar glider?"
I have
And look at that.
three.
What's that cat's name?
Gigi.
That's Gigi.
Gigi, as in Gigi Allen or Gangrene?
Exactly.
Yep.
Gangrene or Gigi Allen?
Gigi Allen.
Oh, it's Gangrene.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Gangrene Allen.
Now, okay, if we're talking pets, let's see. We've got
They do be.
25 tarantulas.
25 tarantulas, 2
Oh,
scorpions, a pit bull, a corn snake,
And Mike.
and me, and
We have a ferret.
a ferret, 2 sugar
Right.
gliders,
Actually, her sugar gliders are babies of mine.
Yes,
bunch
they
of
are.
fucking fish.
Well, what do you feed the tarantulas and the spiders? What do you feed them? Oh, the
It dep-
spiders?
Well, it depends. I mean, some of them, the largest tarantula in the world, without saying the largest spider in the world is a Goliath bird eater. I have 2 of those, and they generally eat small rats. And,
No way. A
yeah,
spider eats a rat?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Carrie's put on
I've
pictures.
got to send you some pictures. I've got some pictures of them eating rats.
Hold
I'll
up.
have to send it to
Let's
you.
see. Yeah, man, that is amazing. So a spider is carnivorous and will actually eat another animal?
Yeah, all spiders are carnivorous. And,
Do they like inject them first and poison them
Yes,
so they're motionless and then?
yes, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think they could fit all that food inside their stomach.
Oh, they can
They-
fit a
they-
lot in there.
they-
Yeah, I bet.
Don't they suck it up from? They
No,
don't-
they inject venom into it, and then the way
See,
their digestive system is built is that they then spew the digestive fluid onto the animal and melt it down and suck up the juice.
See, Grace, you have learned something today.
Yeah,
If
every
you
day
learn
is a
something,
learning
you put more in
experience.
school. Now, what kind of snake you got? A corn snake?
Corn snake, yeah.
What does that eat?
Mice,
Little rat?
mice.
Mice?
Well, it's on Rats
on
now,
Rats
isn't it?
now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on
but
Rats.
does
now.
it like? Does you see a big like bulge in its
Oh
stomach?
yeah,
like,
yeah. It,
Really?
it squeezes
And when
the
they
snot out of them and then swallows them whole.
And when they
It-
shit, it's nasty, man.
Yeah, there ain't nothing worse than snake shit.
There ain't
Well, what
nothing
about like? Does it like eat the little rodent live, and then you see the
Yes.
thing running around inside, like going back and forth?
And the,
No,
Head, tail?
it squeezes the shit out of it first, and it's dead by the time it
and
starts going down.
if the head goes first, the tail flosses.
We've also got 18 leopard geckos,
Yes.
2 banded geckos, an African fat-tailed gecko, a crested gecko from Malaysia.
Is that like the Geico insurance? Is that what those things are?
Yeah,
Little
that's a
lizards?
Madagascar.
They're
day
actually
gecko.
quite a bit bigger, and they're actually pretty mellow though. They're pretty cool.
Really?
That's a Madagascar day gecko that they have for.
Yeah,
Geico.
and let's be honest, man, that thing's a little gay. Oh, I want to sell you some insurance. Fuck off.
Hey, we do it with 12-year-old in the room.
Oh, shit.
Watch your
sorry,
fucking
brother.
language, will you?
I'm fucking sorry, man. I won't do it again.
All right. All right. She's, her dad's in gangrene. She's heard it
Right.
before,
Yeah, I'm
but-
kind of figuring that's like my boys. If they haven't heard it at home, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, man, this is a very proper and polite kid.
No,
She won't-
I can see that. I can see
She
that.
won't. She'll say the F word or the S word or the A word or what? No, she doesn't say those, but she'll say instead of FUCK, she'll say the F word. She'll refer to it as the F word instead of saying
the
F word.
F word. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's very ladylike.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Now, if I could just teach my kids to quit talking
Or
like
she'll
sailors.
use alternatives. So what would an alternative for F be? Freaking.
That
Frick.
thing. Fargan.
But-
Fargan is good.
What about the S word?
I don't know
Poop.
why, but I say shizzle.
Schism. Okay.
Schism, yeah. Okay, that works.
Instead of SHIT, she says schism.
I like that.
Why?
Yeah, but
I'll
that's
probably
cute.
actually use it.
Very rarely, I'm sure.
Well,
I'm not sure what kind of conversations she has with her friends, but at home she's very polite and proper.
Well, no, that's a good.
She
thing.
fucking better be.
Oh yeah.
No,
That's
but
good, that's good.
once again, I mean, I've made such great friends with you guys, and to have this kid here sitting beside me right now is just an awesome.
Oh, we're glad to have her.
In
This
fact,
is great.
she's the one that helped me put the gangrene. There was some sort of print behind us, and
It's a door.
but she helped me do the set here where gangrene.
It's a door.
Oh yeah. But she helped me build the set so gangrene would be the backdrop.
Right. Yeah.
And
As it should be.
This is what was up there. A door with a bunch. Yeah, it's perfect. You're right there. A door with a bunch of flowers around it.
No, I like her choice. I think that
Yeah.
works. That
Well,
works.
we switch it every week. We take down that. We put the. No. Did that just break?
Watch out for those stairs.
Yeah.
Those things will get you, man. They're
Yeah.
evil.
But that poster is from Grace. Where's that from? Somewhere in maybe Germany, Germany, and it's 1990.
Wow.
Wow.
From 1990.
God,
I
I was
think
there.
that-
That was the year after the wall went down. I was there in '89, not '90.
We were there, and the weekend before they actually bulldozed it down. That's the weekend we were there. I rented a hammer and chisel and was, just destroyed history. Was banging.
Yeah, I have pieces of the wall.
Yeah, I brought a bag full of stuff home. I mean, our drummer at the time, Brian Betska, had, it still had spray paint on it, a flat surface, and it
Ah,
looked like
badass.
it kind of looked authentic. I had a bag full of rocks.
Yeah.
But
That's
a big
what I got.
bag. A big, hey, yeah, you want a piece of the Berlin Wall? Here.
I've
think
got
it-
I've got a
I
piece
think-
of the Berlin Wall too, and that's what it looks like. It's like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's what it's a piece of a cinder block, man. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
exactly. Yeah. But I have a big piece about the size of a softball, maybe squished, and I gave that to my brother on top of a Guinness bar towel. I found at a bar in Ireland, and that's still on his stereo speaker in his living room.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Where'd my kid go? Oh.
We do have a question for Chris.
We have a viewer question.
Okay, call in.
Who's this from?
It is from Carmen Patino.
Carmen Patino.
Yes.
Hi, Carmen. How you doing this evening?
Is Warehouse 13
Ooh, you know what? I never knew where that was, and I don't know where it is, and it might still. I don't know. I can't.
Good
help you.
answer.
I can't help you, buddy. We live in Hartwell now, and I lived in Mason before that, and then I was in Louisville for a few years. So, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't help. Is it Carmen? If it's dude or dudette, I'm not sure. Okay, we get another question.
We got
We get a
anything? Everybody's being a lame-o tonight.
We get a question for Grace.
All right,
Yeah.
come on, man. Let's.
How's it feel having your dad be the lead singer and lead guitar player in Gangrene?
Doesn't affect me.
Doesn't affect you? Good answer. Good answer.
Excellent answer. That's pretty much the same answer my kids would give. Yeah. Well, so what?
Yeah. You know, I really have no desire to see him play. The music kind of boring, and it's loud and fast, and I have no idea what my dad's saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, look at this. Hey, don't agree with me. Come on. Give me a little help. What's your favorite Gangrene song? You don't listen to it. Oh, there's a great one, a new single. It's called I Fear, and it has her mother at the beginning of it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and her mother's cussing and saying, it's a message replayed from my answering machine on my cell phone saying, I should have listened to my mother a long time ago and kicked your sorry A word to the curb, you piece of S. And Shism, I've been walking the streets of Boston looking for your sorry ass. And she's screaming at the top of her lungs. But it's actually on the single.
Oh, that's cool.
It's on the 7-inch. If I could play it right now, I would. It's gripping. Let's put it that way. It's probably the
I
best
love
one.
it.
I don't know why we don't have that 7-inch.
Yeah, I think I gave you what guys wanted to show, didn't I? I know,
No,
Eric, I gave you one.
No.
Eric,
got
did I
one.
give you
I
a
got
7-inch?
Yeah.
I Fear?
got
I
one.
did, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then
Oh,
Eric never told
Put it on,
me.
play it.
Eric never told me.
Treb, go back to sleep.
I gotta dig it out.
Yeah.
I gotta dig it out.
All right.
Yeah,
do you have
we
it
will
there?
play it. We
Yeah.
will play it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, love to hear it now. Can you cue it up?
He's working on it.
Okay.
Work it, Eric. Work it.
Yeah. Well, you have to understand that we're probably not the most organized outfit in the world.
We need our own Grace.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know. It's
Gracie.
hard to believe.
Grace, you need
Oh, yeah, here it is. He's got it
There
right
it
there. He
is.
found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I Fear.
fast.
Cue that puppy
Yeah,
up.
that was good. Throw up I Fear. Listen, this is great. Hey, Steph. It actually says something like, it gives her credit on the, if you look on the inside, what does it say?
Speed I should play it at.
45. But it says something like about irate wife or something, and it gives her credit. Do you see that on the record?
It should be on the liner notes.
No, it's right on the label.
Oh, it's right on the label?
Yeah.
Yeah, vocals performed from enraged wife, Stephanie Doherty.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. Oh, you guys got to. Hey, Steph, you got to be on TV.
I love that, man. Punk rock should be a family affair.
Yeah. This is kind of going above and beyond.
Yeah, our family tradition.
So much the better.
Yeah.
Me
Just
and my girls were.
we put the funk in dysfunctional.
My girls.
You mean F word?
My
Yeah,
girls,
yeah.
My girls. Got
Whoa! What's that?
Pink Lincolns. We just had Chris Barrows from the Pink Lincolns on.
Oh, that's a pretty cool looking record. All right, cue up I Fear. Let's hear my ex-wife.
I only have two hands, dude.
Okay. Which one do you want me to hit you with, the right or the left?
Both.
Yeah. Hey, so once again, guys, I mean, our trip to Florida was absolutely fantastic.
Great.
I can't wait to come back.
Oh, I love
You know,
having you back.
we've talked for a few months now on the air here, and it's just it was nice to meet you guys in person and get to hang out.
Likewise, definitely.
Yeah, man, it's always a blast with you guys.
Well, maybe next time we'll actually get to meet him. I won't be sick.
Yeah, well.
Who was that?
That's Carrie. That's
Hey, Carrie.
Hello.
I just heard your voice. I thought I heard your voice and saw the back of Deb's head, and I was like, wait a minute, what's she talking about? She was there.
Carrie is the mysterious,
engineer?
Yeah, the disembodied voice. I killed her like 3 years ago.
she
and
gives us all our
keeps coming back.
questions.
Yeah.
I'm eventually working my way on camera.
Yeah, this telemarketer called me and he said, are you the sole homeowner or do you have a wife? And I was like, well, I used to have a wife, but she stabbed herself in the back 42 times and threw herself off a bridge. Worst case of suicide I ever seen. And the kid just kept going. He's like, oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
I hate when that shit happens.
Yeah. How we doing? How we doing on the gangrene single?
I'm ready.
It's
I'm just
queued
waiting
up.
for
It's
you.
ready to go.
I'm ready for you. All right.
Fire away.
Let's do this.
Crank it up. Guys, this is my ex-wife who is still my best friend, and I love her, Stephanie.
Awesome.
I have been walking the streets of Boston looking for your sorry ass. What the fuck? I told you this was the last chance. You fucking blew it, motherfucker. You just blew the best thing you ever had. I should have listened to my mother long ago and kicked your ass to the curb. Sorry, you shit. What the fuck? How dare you fuck with me? How dare you, you piece of goddamn shit, douchebag.
You guys like it?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
great.
let it roll, man. Let it roll. The chorus is coming up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play it.
All right. Good one. Good one. Crank it back up again, man. Crank it up. I think Stephanie has something to say at the end of it too. Let it roll all the way. I think she says something at the end also.
Okay.
But my guitar solo is coming up here.
For like the 100th time tonight. Would you forget how to use a goddamn telephone? There are no more messages.
There are no more messages.
Nice.
It's it's a little departure from your average Gangrene full speed ahead song, but
No, it's good.
it's
That's
actually
good.
pretty cool. You guys like it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
I find that danceable.
Yeah,
Like
you know,
this.
yeah, I give it an enthusiastic thumb up, and
Oh,
yeah, you can
absolutely.
dance to it. I would say, actually, after hearing it tonight, I haven't heard it for ages. Maybe we'll add it to the set and be
Oh, that'd
playing
be
it up
cool.
in Vegas.
That'd be cool.
That's good. It's got Vegas written all over it, doesn't it?
I think
Yes,
so.
definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so envious y'all going. Gonna have
You
a good
can-
time. A good time for all.
Yeah. We're doing the that punk rock bowling
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing on Memorial Day weekend. We're playing Saturday night, and Friday we're in San Diego before, and then Sunday we're in LA. And we're kind of up in the air right now about Reno because we're slated to play Reno on Thursday, but we'd have to drive, get up after playing the gig. We'd have to get up early Friday morning and drive 9 hours to get to San Diego.
Now, the date that you guys are playing in Vegas, that would be
Punk rock bowling.
right.
Saturday,
What date?
Saturday hold on. Let me see.
I got friends in San Diego.
Saturday, May 24th.
24th. Okay.
Yeah. Saturday, May 24th. It's San Diego the night before and then LA the night after.
I've got
So-
my how would you put this? Surrogate daughter lives up there, and when she was a child, I helped raise her at one point. Although no biological connection, but she lives up there and she does a lot of promotion work and everything. And I want to make sure that she gets up there to see you guys.
Okay.
So
all
if
right.
a girl named Stephanie comes up to you and says, "Hey, Mike's my kind of dad," well,
Well,
that would be her.
Eric has my number. Send me a text. Heck, give her my number and have her text me.
I will do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, this is the deal. It was like Reno, San Diego, Vegas, LA. It's like playing ping pong between Nevada and California. And that that's a long drive, man. And
Shit,
the
yeah.
I know they worked really hard to try to put it together. We've actually tossing around whether or not we're gonna take that adventure, but I think we're probably just gonna fly into San Diego, do San Diego, Vegas, and then back to LA and fly out of LA.
I've got friends in San Diego, and they've got a lot of connections over there. I'll have to.
Send them on down.
Chris.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's where Tang Records is based, and the Tang's been our label for, I don't know. We were the first Tang 1 release, Tang 4, 5, 13, 131. I mean, almost everything I've done was released on Tang, with the exception of the Roadrunner garbage. But Curtis and I have what I consider to be a lifelong unconditional friendship. He's one of the closest dudes
Awesome.
I know in life. And you met him. You met him down in Florida. He's such a great guy, and
Nice
Very
guy.
cool.
his wife Tara and his son Dale, and we're all close. It's one big Tang family. In fact, we've got I'd probably say half of an album done. We got about 13, 14 songs, and some of them are really smoking, and some of them kind of suck. So. But I do get
I
some
doubt
material
that. I
in
doubt
the can that just needs some finishing touches on it.
So who else is on Tang other than Gangrene?
Oh my God! The list
Astronauts.
goes on forever.
Yes.
I mean,
Astronauts.
Battalion of Saints, the Boston's were on there from Boston. The Lemonheads, all three of us got our first start with putting out records through Tang. Buck 09, I think Negative Approach, SSD, Negative Effects, DYS, The Liars. I mean, you name it, Curtis. He's got over 200 releases.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest labels out there, and he's actually, I don't know if you guys saw it. In fact, you wanted to buy it, didn't you, Eric?
The box set.
He's putting out the first 10 singles, the first 10 7-inches
Yeah, I
in a
wanted that.
box set. It's really cool. It has a little story. It has a big book with a story on each single and something about the band. He was actually walking through Kenmore Square, and someone said, "Tang, the soundtrack of my life." And so Curtis and I were talking one night and agreed that the title for this box set is going to be "The Soundtrack of Our Lives."
Yes. Yes.
Good job.
And it's really cool. I mean, it's a very well done product. It just the packaging's really slick. The book is excellent. It's probably a 30-page book, and he did a really really good job with it. And more importantly than that, touching on all these bands and how they started and what they did. I mean, we've got the Tang One, which is a sold out and terrorized single, and then I don't know if it's 7 or 8, but the Alcohol and Skate to Hell single are part of this 10 disc box set.
Nice.
And I was on the Stranglehold single, She's Not Leaving, in Same All Over the World. I was a studio musician on that and ended up doing a little touring with those guys too. So I'm on 3 of the 10.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, very nice. Well, it's funny. We were talking about this actually the last interview. All the old school bands getting back together and doing this all over again. It's Night of the Living Old Farts, but you know what? It needs to happen.
Yes. Well, we don't know any better, I mean.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
It needs to happen.
I got no case. But it's really I don't know. There was a interview I did with a guy down in Miami. It was like the Miami Herald or whatever that. Every city has a little free type of that newspaper thing with the band's listing and arts and all that. And one of the things I had mentioned in the interview was how gratifying it is being back out there. And everybody you talk to, you guys included, somebody's like, the first time I saw you guys, I was 16 years old. The first time I saw you guys, me and my girlfriend were driving across country. We only had another wasted night, listened to it the whole way. The one that hurts is my grandfather told me about you guys, which somebody in Huntsville, Alabama told me once. But just the fact to be able to go out there again and have made an impact on people where they do have a story. Everyone has a story. Oh, I last time I saw you guys, I got arrested. Last time I saw you guys, I got a DUI. First time I saw you guys, this happened. And that is to be able to do it again or still do it and have people come up and describe the memories or the impact that the band has made on their lives is worth the price of admission all day long.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
it shows that people still care.
yes.
And the fact that we can still go out there and are lucky enough to do it. I mean, we flew down to Florida, hung out with you guys.
Yeah.
We played last weekend here in Cincinnati. We're playing Detroit in a couple of weeks. Then we're flying to play Vegas, LA, and San Diego. I mean, what kind of people get to do stuff like that?
That's a fact.
Look at how much fun we're having. And it's all, it's all based around, we still have our lives, my daughter here, my career, and then have a great hobby where I get to go out and have a blast.
Exactly.
So we are so lucky and blessed to be able to still be doing it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, agreed. Absolutely.
You notice what SpongeBob hat that Grace has put on me?
Yes, and it's you, man. It looks
Hey, isn't
really nice.
I like to wear, what's that guy? Remember the guy from F Troop, like Sergeant O'Rourke or something?
Yeah.
Was
Yes, I
that-
do. Jesus Christ.
You're an old fucker too, huh?
Yeah, we're probably the only two people that even know what we're talking about at this point.
3.
And Jane Palmenier, man, she was hot. Whatever her name was.
No
Jane.
lie, brother.
Yeah.
I still have drink. No, never mind.
But yeah, Grace just said, Dad, you get a new phone? I said, no, I got a new case. I got a new OtterBox. And I was so excited that I was driving with somebody yesterday. I said, I could do something really freaking gay and take a picture of my new OtterBox and put it on Facebook and say, I got a new case for my phone. And then we discussed like how people will like do things like that, saying, their cat took a poop. They had chicken for dinner.
Right, right. I'm at my mom's house.
Yeah.
I love the one that I said, good night, sweet
Yeah.
dreams.
Yeah, I mean, like some of these people on Facebook, like, what do they do?
Nothing. That's the whole
Are they
point.
wealthy and just can sit around and play Rat Cafeteria? That's pretty cool, man. I like that. They can just sit around and
send you
play
one.
and chat with people all day long on Facebook. I mean, like, what do you?
What
how
is
do you
your-
do that?
What is your
do you
life?
have no sort of life whatsoever where you can
None.
actually. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, Gracie. What a sweet kid. Don't hurt anybody's feelings. But actually, I'm probably envious, Gracie, because
What's that?
people just have so much free time on their hands that they can sit around on Facebook all day long.
Gotcha.
We get another caller?
Yeah, Sean says hello.
Sean from my band?
Yes.
Hey, Sean, what's up, dude? You know my number. You could have called directly.
But where would be the fun in that?
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, I appreciate you making it seem like people are actually watching the show and interested in us. Thanks. Call back again and pretend you're somebody else.
Carl,
Yeah, there's an idea.
Carl from Mudlick wants to know, do you go noodling?
No.
Okay.
No. No?
Well, ask Carl.
I go
from Mudlick
noodling for bullshit.
to define noodling.
You know where you
If
where
it can
you
be defined in front of a 12-year-old girl.
You stick your hands. No.
I
You
don't know.
stick your hands into a hole in a river and pull a catfish out when it bites.
Oh no, I don't know. I kind of stay far away from that.
See, down here in Florida, we go noodling for sharks.
Noodling for sharks.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
the first time Grace, it sounds fun. The first time Grace and I ever went fishing, the first cast she ever made, she caught a fish. I mean, it was this tiny little thing about 8 inches long, 8 inches long.
It's
but
a fish.
The first cast ever.
It's a fish.
I mean, like, how do you? It from that point forward, as we all know, fishing is mostly waiting.
It is. It is.
And
Especially
having an attention span like myself being very short. For Grace to be able to, for my kid, take my kid fishing, her throw the first cast in and catch a fish. It was like, woo-hoo!
Nice.
All right.
I got to add this now. My wife, when I first met her, I'm a big fisherman. I do a lot of fishing, a lot of saltwater down here, and I told her, I says, yeah, I'm going to take you out. We're going to go saltwater fishing down in the outflow channel. Now, the outflow channels, during the winter, we have a lot of the power plants, and they cool the turbines with the water, so the water is very warm, so all the fish and the manatees and stuff move into that water.
Nice. So they just sit.
So
it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Well, more or less, although it's never worked for me. But I took her out the first time, baited her hook, threw it out. She caught a 30-pound cobia on the first cast. And after that, and I had to jump into the water to pull it up on dry land, and I was done, brother. I was done. I was like, I got your goddamn fish.
I mean, that's a good-sized dog.
She showed me up for one, and then I had to get all wet and pull a Johnny Weissmuller, beating the crap out of this thing and drag it up on the shore, throw it in a cart, and I'm like, we're done. We're going home now. And I don't want to hear any shit from you because I didn't catch crap all day.
Yeah.
So,
now, what was that thing called that he said? Noodling?
Noodling.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it on TV. The guy's like, big-ass mouth thing or something.
All right, be honest with you, that shit's insane.
Yeah.
that's for crazy people.
Yeah, Grace says she likes it. I don't know if I'd want her to try it.
But Grace, would you do
try
it?
But she likes watching it.
Grace, would you do it?
No,
and I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
Stick your hand in a hole.
I'm surprised these guys come back with hands.
Well, especially down here in Florida, you never hear about.
Turtle.
You never hear
What
anybody.
happened to you? I was out noodling all weekend. Look, I don't have any hands anymore.
Do you ever hear of people noodling in Florida? No, because they'd be sticking their hands in an alligator den.
That's
Yeah.
So anybody that's done it has never reported back.
And down here, when the last time we were on a boat a couple of weeks ago, we caught a puffer fish.
Oh yeah.
And it's so funny because they like piss all over you, man. They fill up with water.
Is it one of those things where they explode? Like
Yes.
Yeah,
they blow
yeah.
up.
How big was it?
It
I wanted to
was
confirm.
Usually
Like the
about
size of a
foot.
basketball?
About a foot.
Yeah, basketball.
A basketball size? Cool.
More
What'd
like
you-
a soccer
what'd you
ball.
for
They
bait?
swell up with the water and it just goes everywhere.
Uh,
They actually look like those things in the
They'll
back.
eat.
They look like the things in the back of a redneck truck that, like balls.
Uh-huh.
So it's
Yeah.
kinda like,
They'll eat
Teeth
pretty
like
much anything. They like shrimp and pretty much anything like that.
Right. You just throw it out there and let it dangle in front of them. Now, do you use I'm as a kid, there was a pond up the street from the house. Get a Zebco rod and reel for $19.99 at Kmart and get a bobber, a hook, put a worm on there. Reel it in. Is that pretty? What do you use down in
Alright.
Florida to catch fish like
Chris,
that?
Chris, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Next time you're down this way, would you want to go shark fishing?
Yeah, I'd love to. As long
let's
as
plan
we're
that.
using rods and reels, and I don't have to noodle.
Well,
for
no,
'em.
I ain't. What that noodling for sharks thing? I made that up.
Oh,
But-
Yeah.
we caught a black tip shark that was from tall to head, as big as long as
you
me.
can catch a 7-foot hammerhead off the beach the right time of year.
Oh shit! They just caught that fucking 800-pound one. They had to trailer it back.
800-pound mako. Yeah.
800-pound shark. They had to trailer it back. Could you imagine
Yikes.
that going down the
Yeah,
road?
if you want to do
That
that
guy
next
won't
time
get
you're
up.
down this way, if you want to take a day and go do that, I'll be more than happy to take you.
I would love to. I would
Let's
absolutely
do
love
it.
to.
Let's do it.
Grace wants to go too. Hey,
All right,
what's that
let's
show
do
called?
it.
Like Hot Tuna or something, or a tuna?
Wicked tuna.
Wicked Tuna. Yeah. I was watching the commercials. Well, I was actually watching a thing on the Boston Marathon bombers because the 1 year anniversary
Right,
just came up,
right.
but they kept showing commercials for the Wicked Tuna. And they said somebody caught the biggest fish. I think they were showing the scale. It was a commercial, so they were enticing you. But I think the scale said like 650 pounds or something.
For a bluefin tuna, that's nothing.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they'll run 1,000
How long does
pounds.
it take you to reel something like that in? A couple of days?
Depends on what you're using.
We
Use the proper gear. You can
we
pull
saw-
up a
we
pretty big
saw-
fish pretty quick.
A kingfish that was jumping on the way back when we went out about 22 miles. It was 80 feet deep, and we seen two of the kingfish jumping, and I swear they had to be a good 8 feet long. That was pretty cool.
Well, I mean, I would just imagine you gun it in the direction that the fish is and reel it in real fast. So you move the boat towards the fish. And keep,
Well, you don't reel them in real fast.
Yeah.
The bigger they are, the harder it is to reel them in.
Yeah.
But
but what I'm saying is, if the fish is here, and the boat's here, you move towards it, and then you try to pull the slack.
brother,
right?
brother, check this out. We don't have a boat.
Oh,
We fish
okay.
off the beach, so it takes a lot longer. But
All right. Okay.
but that's a lot more fun.
And
Yeah.
people
I
hold
bet,
it
yeah.
on to you.
You actually pull it. What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
Biggest fish I ever caught was a 6-foot bull shark.
What kind of shark? Bull shark?
Bull shark, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I caught a 28-inch grouper, red grouper.
Oh, red? Oh, that's not
Red
bad.
grouper.
That's not
Wait,
bad.
what's?
That's
What's-
a good fight too, man, because they like to play with you.
Oh yeah.
I went. I caught 2 fish this big.
Well, that's a good fish.
Oh, get it? I'm like, hold
Was
like
it a
this.
brown trout? No.
I got 2 fish this big.
I made a brown trout that big.
Then had to flush it right when it came upside down.
Oh, it wouldn't. Well, I had to hang it on the wall because it wouldn't go down.
So,
Yeah.
guys, I gotta tell you, man, I really appreciate what a friendship and bond we have here.
We do as well.
Because you
Absolutely.
guys, I mean, you guys are great, and it's a great way for just something nice to do, and especially get my kid with me. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you like that. Yeah, go ahead. All right, pretend I flinched.
Yeah, do it.
And I could call 241 dads or something like that. You know? It's parent abuse,
1-800 father abuse.
father abuse. But no, I can't. I would never hit you back, anyways.
Yeah,
But,
that's
you know,
why she's beating the crap out of you.
Yeah, I know it is. But she's those are love punches. She
Nah,
just
you're a good dad. You're a good dad.
Thank you very much. And you know, I mean, I had someone that worked for me, and she said to me, it was a friend of mine owned the company, and she ended up having to work for me. And she said, you know what? When I first met you, I hated you, but I knew that you knew what you were talking about, and I knew that you were a great dad, and that was probably the best compliment. It was Heather.
Oh, absolutely.
Heather said that. Yeah, my friend Rick's daughter, Heather. Yeah.
You know what,
So,
brother?
uh,
You can treat everybody around you, especially the adults, like crap. But you know what? As long as you take care of your kids and you do right by them, screw everybody else, man. That's all
Right.
that matters.
This is the most important thing right
It
here
is.
next to me
It
right
is.
now. The most important thing in my life.
As it should be.
Yeah. You know, and she'd get embarrassed, but I used to tell her every day, I say, Grace, I love being your dad.
Yeah.
And she just got sick of hearing. She's like, Dad, why do you say that all the time?
It's annoying.
It's annoying. I say, because I love being your dad. I'll never forget the first time I said it.
Grace,
And
Grace,
in
let
the
me tell
kitchen.
you something. Grace, let me tell you something. When you get older, that's going to mean a lot to you. May not now, but it will. Believe me.
Yeah.
That's as deep as I get, and I'm done now.
Yeah. All right. We've really drifted away. This is more like
Yeah.
this is more like an Ellen DeGeneres show more than the Ed Fanzine show.
Yeah, it's Oprah.
We've drifted away from punk rock into family, but it's been awesome.
Well, it's all part of the same thing, man. It really is.
That's
It really
right.
is.
You know, we're showing that punk rockers have a sensitive side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
punk
can- we-
rockers can be dads. In fact, I watched the other F word movie. Have you guys seen that yet?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I wish I was in it.
Should
You
have
know,
been.
I got a kid here. All those
Should've
guys are friends of mine with their kids, but Jim from Pennywise and I, we just don't really know each. We don't know each other. We went to lunch once, and that was it.
You know what it is, brother? We don't go out there and nah, I probably shouldn't even say that. Never mind.
Yeah, I kind of.
You know what I mean. You
I
know
was
what I
thinking
mean.
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys ready to wrap things up?
Yeah, let's wrap
Yeah,
things up,
yeah.
Chris. And we're working on getting your Doherty's, what'd you call it?
Dude, Doherty and Donnelly, debauchery with Doherty and Donnelly.
Awesome.
Or debauchery with Doherty, and if we get the other guitar player, Chris Doherty, Donnelly.
Donald.
There's Chris Doherty, and Chris Donnelly. So debauchery with Doherty and Donnelly.
Okay.
Or debauchery with Doherty, Donnelly, Boyle, and Kishbaugh. It kind of sounds like a law firm. Doherty, Donnelly, Boyle, and Kishbaugh.
Hey, you know I've got a
Levine.
a workman's comp case I'd like you guys to handle if you would.
Sure. Be happy to. Just have your secretary speak to my secretary, and we'll iron out the details.
Well, I got my wiener caught in a fucking mousetrap, so I mean, you know.
Okay,
you guys
all
gotta
right.
stay out here.
Well, it's lovely meeting your daughter tonight, Chris.
Absolutely,
Good night,
Grace.
Grace.
Grace, take
Say
care,
good night,
sweetheart.
Grace.
Thank you. All right, guys. See you next week.
All right.
Good
Bye,
night,
Grace.
Chris.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, and Grace. Thank you. Hold on. Secret handshake.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
make it count.
Yeah, that was us. That's our secret handshake, but now the whole world knows it.
Oh, no.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
All right.
Good night.
See ya.
Always a good interview. Always fun.